So hello everyone. So today for this video I wanted to do a supplemental video of what supplements I take for my contest prep and what supplements that are a staple in my everyday routine when I'm not in contest prep. I actually wanted to do this about, I guess, almost a year ago since I've been doing this contest prep. I've been meaning to film this because so many people have asked, what supplements I take and why and this and that, and I've just kind of addressed it individually as those questions have came, just specifically on YouTube or Instagram or whatnot. So I'm just going to kind of go through a rundown. This is probably going to take a really long time. There's a lot to kind of go through. Just a real basic rundown of what these supplements are and why I take them. Nothing too scientific because I could be here all day explaining all of it. But I also wanted to start out with as well that this regimen is specifically geared towards me and my goals and my workout and my nutrition. Just because I take this doesn't mean that everyone has to take this or this is what you're supposed to do or that it's necessarily safe for everyone to take this, because before you take any type of supplement, even over-the-counter stuff, vitamins, anything, you should always let your doctor know. This is recommended for healthy individuals as myself. But this is just a regimen that my coach has come up for me, again, specifically for me and my goals. So let's get started. So I want to talk about first what I take during a contest prep, and then I'll talk about what I take when I'm not in contest prep. So going through contest prep, I always begin my day with a multivitamin, and I like to take the multivitamin Opti Women by Optimum Nutrition. This is just my favorite multivitamin I've always taken. I like it just because I like Optimum Nutrition brand products, and it has all the essential vitamins in here that you need, and it's also kind of a little bit more specifically geared towards women as well. And this is 120 capsules count that I get, so this will last me about 2 months because you take 2 capsules a day, and I like that it is a capsule form just because it's easy to swallow. But really any good multivitamin is going to be great, but multivitamin is definitely essential just for your everyday healthy needs that everyone requires, that your body requires. Let's see, let's start with the vitamin E. Okay, so vitamin E. I take a vitamin E because during contest prep, because again, when you're in contest prep, you are in a decreased caloric intake, so you're not taking a lot of fats, not a whole lot of your normal diet. So, most athletes are on a low-fat diet, and so you're not getting a lot of your essential vitamins, and especially your fat-soluble vitamins that your body needs. And so that is why you'll often see a lot of athletes supplement for vitamins such as like vitamin E or vitamin C, your B complexes and everything like that. So I just want to talk about that I take a vitamin E. So again, this is an antioxidant. It does help with any oxidative radicals that your body produces under like exercise-induced stress. It also helps it helps with muscle breakdown and damage, and it just helps with like endurance exercise and whatnot. So that's the reason why I take a vitamin E supplement. And then let's see, moving on to vitamin D. So now I take a vitamin D supplementation. So besides all the obvious benefits of vitamin D, it does help with the absorption of calcium. And a lot of people, this is probably more the most commonly vitamin deficiencies that people have is vitamin D, because they don't get it enough from either sunlight or just through their diet. So it's real important because vitamin D does help absorb calcium, thus it helps strengthen your bones, and it aids in immunity or immune functioning. So that's why I take the vitamin D. And then let's see, I guess I will move on to some alpha lipoic acid. So a lot of people have questioned what this is, and actually this is a natural occurring a vitamin or component in our body that our body actually produces. But this is great because it's also a metabolic antioxidant. This is kind of referred to as like the universal antioxidant. It has a variety of functions. You know, it's used in all kinds of different ways in your body. It enhances the effects of other antioxidants, such as vitamin E or vitamin C that your body also produces. So it enhances those effects so they can better do their job in your body. It also helps with the body to utilize glucose, and it helps in transporting nutrients into the muscle as well. And it also helps convert any food that we take into energy sources, because this alpha lipoic acid is a precursor to ATP, and if you remember from your biology classes, ATP is what is utilized to produce energy in the body. So this has a variety of functions used, so that's why I take another antioxidant additive as well. Alright, CoQ10. So a lot of people will see CoQ10, they kind of seem to see it more associated with the elderly population, which is a popular supplementation that older people will take. It is also another antioxidant. It's just a different form of antioxidant. It's more specifically used a lot for cardiovascular stress. So a lot of people will supplement for this to help with, you know, cardiovascular effects. It is also involved in energy production, and it may enhance aerobic capacity and muscle performance in athletes. That's why it's commonly used in athletes as well. Okay, I'm getting all my supplements mixed up. I'm going to move all these around. Ones I've already talked about. Okay, so vitamin C, another important one. I do take vitamin C. This, you know, one of its main known functions that it helps enhance the immune system. So it aids in your immunity, which is really important, especially for athletes, because again, athletes, or you know, anyone who does a lot of endurance exercise is creating a lot of those free radicals and oxidative stresses on the body, which can lead to, you know, lower immunity functioning. So vitamin C is real important with that. It's also real important with cell energy, and it may aid in reduce muscle soreness, and you know, there are some studies out there that says it can also aid in fat loss, but who knows? That's another supplement that I do take. Let's see. I got the B12. So B12 is another vitamin that I also take. This aids in red blood cell production and maintenance of nerve function, and the synthesis of DNA. So overall, it's just a really good metabolic vitamin that's used in athletes. This is a real good important one, more specifically for like energy support, so that red blood cell production, just making sure that you're getting, you know, your healthy red blood production and you're getting your energy sources from that. Alright, and then fish oil. Fish oil is another great way to get your omega-3 fatty acids. You know, that's commonly found in a lot of your fish meats, but you know, most people really don't have the recommended amount of these healthy fats, and so that's why you see this commonly supplemented in athletes and in anyone who's not even an athlete. This is just a real important supplement. It has a variety of functions, but some of its main ones, it helps, my biggest one at least, for anti-inflammatory. It's just a natural anti-inflammatory. It's involved in, in muscle growth. It reduces the exercise-induced muscle damage and stress. It aids in immune function and improves your cognitive function, so your memory or your brain functioning, and it may also aid in fat loss as well. So there's another long list associated with the fish oils with that. Okay, another thing I take is a vitamin B complex. So I take this usually after my workouts, but this is great because it's a combination of about, I think it's like usually about eight B vitamins in here, and it aids in metabolism, it aids with healthy skin, it helps develop proper muscle tone, immunity, red blood cell growth again, and it also helps reduce any of the cardio stress as well. This B complex is real important for athletes. It kind of hits all the main components that exercise-induced stress can have on the athlete. So this is another great supplementation. for that. And then the aspirin. So a lot of people have asked me why I take half a tablet of a baby aspirin. So, as you know, when you get to a certain age, a lot of people will start supplementing aspirin to help with reduced stroke or just cardiovascular effects, so which can be great for aspirin as well. But I mainly take it as like that additive, like additional anti-inflammatory aid. So I usually take this along with my fish oil together, like midday. So this is kind of like a synergistic, anti-inflammatory effect going on between these two products. So that is why I take that. And let's see. Oh, a lot of people have asked about a ZMA and why I take this 30 minutes before I go to bed. So a ZMA is a combination of zinc and magnesium. And so just basically this aids in just general muscle recovery at night. So it helps with that muscle recovery. And it just aids in sleep as well, so it kind of helps promote like a deeper sleep. It doesn't like help you fall asleep, but it kind of promotes just that good like deep sleep, so you get a good night's rest so your muscles can recover. It is also involved in increased anabolic hormone levels and strength in athletes. So that's another reason why they take it, because it helps produce more of the testosterone in your body. So it's not a steroid. So a lot of people kind of like, oh, it's like, that's like a natural steroid, but it's not. It's not a steroid at all. This is something that you can take daily forever. There's no, you don't have to take any type of, I don't know, like with steroids, supposedly you have to take, these, I don't know, these extra things after you get off of them. No, this is not a steroid. This is a natural zinc and magnesium. This is really great at night. I love this. I actually think I see a difference in taking this. When I don't take it, I feel like I'm just more kind of achy or so, or like the next day. And I do think it helps me sleep. I mean, I sleep pretty well. I think it does help me sleep, but that is why I take a ZMA. Let's see, glutamine. Okay, glutamine. Got my big old jug of it. So I take a glutamine powder. Of course, it comes in pill form, but I take this after my workouts, and usually I'm having a post-workout protein shake. So I just take the recommended dose in my workout, or in my protein shake. But this is an important amino acid. This is probably one of the most important amino acids to me that I would consider for muscle growth. It prevents that muscle breakdown, and it improves immune functioning, and it just overall improves just that muscle recovery. I always stress to make sure I always take this after my workout, just to kind of help again with that muscle, preventing that muscle breakdown. So this is really important. It's maintaining that muscle mass that we don't want to lose, that we work so hard to get. Again, we'll kind of go into that. Obviously, I take a whey protein. That is my protein source. I take anywhere from like about 2 protein shakes or so a day, and sometimes 3 times. It just depends. But I always take a whey protein. This is like the animal whey product, obviously. This is just an example. I take a variety. I know y'all seen in my videos before, I've taken multiple types of whey proteins, anywhere from Optimum Nutrition to Dymatize to Cellucor. Those are probably my staples of proteins. Cellucor I love a lot, and they probably have the most flavors, and I always recommend Cellucor to those beginners out there who are just trying protein shakes, because I think they have the best flavors and they have the least amount of that kind of protein taste. I have acquired the protein taste in like all products, so the protein taste does not bother me, but I definitely think Cellucor has the best for flavors. I guess when we want to talk about masking that protein taste. And then for thermo, so I don't always take a thermogenic or a fat burner. I only take it for contest prep, obviously, because you need that extra. I mean, you're trying to cut down, you're trying to shred down and lean down for your show. So to me, it's important to take a fat burner, and especially if you're a person that kind of hoards or holds some fat in some areas, this can help get rid of that unwanted fat that you have in those areas. my fat burner of choice is by Muscle Farm Shred Matrix. I just prefer this because I've seen the results that it's given me without that feeling of you're taking like a caffeine source, or some of the other ones I've tried in the past have given me kind of like that caffeine overload headache or something, or it's almost like you can feel it in your heart. I don't really feel this a lot with this one, and I think it helps me stay alert, but it's not like I'm immediately alert type thing. I don't feel jittery or don't get sick when I take this. I really enjoy this product. For me, you know, just personally, it's just one of my favorite fat burners. So this is what I like to take when I'm in contest prep. Okay, so I think that covers, oh, well, I forgot to mention BCAAs. I don't have any BCAAs because I actually ran out, but BCAAs, you know, the branched chain amino acids, I take that also as well. I usually take that intra workout, so I'm sipping on it right before my workout and kind of into my workout. That is real important for kind of going along with the glutamine, and most of the BCAAs have glutamine already in it. But it kind of aids in that, preventing that muscle breakdown while you're working out. And I always take BCAAs when I do a fasted cardio workout. I don't consider that breaking my fast, but I do. I think it's really important, especially for fasted workout sessions or cardio sessions, that you're taking a BCAA, so your body is not utilizing the energy or the sources from your muscle, but using, you know, that leftover fat as the energy source, because the BCAAs are going to work to go ahead and prevent that muscle loss and maintain that muscle mass, just preventing any of that breakdown. And it helps in recovery. Supposedly, you know, it also aids in like fat loss as well, immunity, you know, a whole bunch of other things. I can't think off the top of my head, but I don't have an example of that right now, but I do love the ones from Cellucor and Optimum Nutrition BCAAs. Those are probably my favorite. Okay, sorry, I know that was a lot to talk about. So that was kind of the rundown of what I take during contest prep. I know y'all have seen my meal plan, my layout plan, so y'all kind of know like what I take at what time of day with what meals. So I'm not going to go through all of that. But what I would say are my staples during off season. So currently now I'm in off season. So the things that I am always going to take during off season is I'm always going to have whey protein. Always. I'm going to have some sort of protein source, because you cannot physically get the protein that is required for your body, especially if you're working out a lot. I mean, you could probably eventually get it through food sources, but you need some extra help. This is one scoop is like 26 grams of protein. You're not going to get that unless you're eating chicken all day for like, multiple hours a day. No one does that. This is just an easy and fun way, because they have all kinds of fun flavors to get your protein in. So I always have a protein. I always take a multivitamin. Everyone should start taking a multivitamin anyways. I recommend taking them when you turn at least 18, even before that, 16, I don't know. Everyone needs to be taking a multivitamin. Multivitamins are very important and essential. It's going to get your basic vitamins in your body, because a lot of people are deficient in some vitamin areas. So it's real important to have protein and a multivitamin. BCAAs, I don't have an example of that again, but that is always a staple in my workout regimen for off season. My glutamine powder, because I always put this with my protein shake, that is always a staple. My fish oil, I'm always going to be taking my fish oil, basically to aid in my anti-inflammatory reasoning. So fish oil is always a staple in my diet as well. And my ZMA at night. I'm always going to be taking this. I'm probably going to be taking this for like the rest of my life until my doctor says otherwise. But this is always going to be a staple. So just to review, multivitamins. So I'm going to take this in the morning. Take my fish oil. I'm probably going to start taking this in the morning as well, with my multivitamin, my protein, and my glutamine with this. After this is like adding in the glutamine with my post-workout. And then the ZMA at night, 30 minutes before I go to bed. That's my staple for my off-season workout regimens or vitamins and supplements. I don't have any pre-workout either. I'm like out of all my supplements. Pre-workouts, I try not to take pre-workouts unless I just feel like I need that extra caffeine boost in the gym. I will almost always just take, which I did not even talk about, arginine. Arginine. Y'all see me refer to arginine all the time in my pre-workout stuff. So I do take arginine because it's a precursor to nitric oxide, so it gives you that extra pump in the gym and enhances like your exercise capacity. So I almost always take a scoop. I have the powdered form. It comes in capsule form as well, but I almost always take arginine before a pre-workout or before I work out. Even if I'm not taking a pre-workout, it just kind of helps. Makes you real vascular in the gym because it's just adding the extra pump to your body so you can get that extra workout in the gym. So I almost always take that. But again, pre-workouts, there's so many good pre-workouts out there, but I try not to take it. I don't want to be dependent on it, so I try not to take it unless I feel like I really need it or I'm just kind of feeling sluggish in the gym. I don't have any, Cellucor has a great one, C4 Ripped. That's probably my new favorite one that I like from them. As a pre-workout. But I know that was a lot to talk about. I'm sorry for all the rambling on, but that was just a real basic rundown of like supplements for my contest prep and off-season stuff. But with that being said, I have a amazing announcement. So I am an official Cellucor affiliate. So that meaning I'm affiliated with Cellucor. I'm not like a sponsored athlete or anything. That's like a complete different story. But I have been selected to be a Cellucor affiliate, which I'm so excited for. As you'll have known, I do use a variety of different workout supplements and products, but Cellucor has always been a staple in my supplements just throughout the years, even before doing bikini competitions. And so I'm just really excited to be an affiliate with them. So that means that I have a promotional code for 25% off your entire purchase of Cellucor products when you use my code KelseyD, so KELSEYD in all caps. And also it's free shipping. Free shipping off your entire purchase as well when you sign up through Cellucor.com and use my promotional code. So I'm super excited to be an affiliate with that. I constantly are buying their products, and I'm just real excited to, be promoting them as well as, they're such a huge like universal company. A lot of athletes use them. There's a lot of sponsored athletes that do use them. And it'd be great to get a little extra income because I'm such a poor, broke pharmacy student. So if you would like to support me and you like Cellucor products, I'm not saying that you have to go use Cellucor products, but if you are interested, please feel free to use my promotional code of KelseyD for 25% off your entire purchase. So that's my exciting news. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any more specific questions about supplements or what I take and why, please just say in the comments below. But I hope that this was an informational video. Hope it gives you a basis of what I take and why I take it. And I hope y'all are excited for me to be a Cellucor affiliate as much as I am. So I'm ready to start making some sales and promoting them. And I got a package coming soon from them. So I'm really